Have you ever stopped to question the shape of our world? What if everything we've been told was a lie? Imagine for a moment a reality where the conventional wisdom you've been fed about the Earth's shape is nothing more than a grand illusion. We've all grown up with the image of our planet as a blue and green orb, spinning in the infinite void of space. But what if this spherical representation is just a fabrication of the minds that wish to keep us in the dark? Consider the possibility that there are different perspectives that challenge the status quo, perspectives that might seem outlandish at first glance. What if the world as we know it isn't as it seems? Could there be a chance that the very ground beneath our feet isn't curved but flat, stretching out infinitely in all directions? What if the Earth isn't round but flat? Welcome to the realm of the flat Earth theory, a perspective that defies centuries of scientific consensus. Now, let's delve into the basic premises of the flat Earth theory. The belief that the Earth is not a spherical globe, but rather a flat, disc-like shape. Picture it like this: a vast plain encased by what is known as the Antarctic ice wall, which prevents everything from falling off the edge. But what about gravity, you might ask? Well, flat earthers have a unique take on this as well. Instead of viewing gravity as a force pulling objects towards the center of a mass, in this case, the Earth, they propose that the Earth is accelerating upwards at a constant rate of 32 feet per second squared. This upward motion, they argue, creates the sensation of gravity as we know it. Let's move on to the concept of day and night. How do flat earthers explain this phenomenon? They propose that the sun and the moon are spherical bodies, much smaller and closer to Earth than we've been led to believe. These celestial bodies move in circles above the flat Earth, illuminating different parts at different times, hence creating the cycle of day and night. To explain the change of seasons, flat earthers suggest a spiral path for the sun. During summer, the sun spirals inwards, closer to the North Pole, and in winter, it spirals outwards, towards the Antarctic ice wall. This, they believe, creates the variation in temperature and daylight hours we associate with the changing seasons. And what about the stars and other celestial bodies, you might wonder? Flat earthers propose that these are simply lights attached to the firmament, a dome-like structure that encapsulates the flat Earth. It's a theory that flips our understanding of the world on its head, or rather, on its flat surface. This is the flat Earth theory in a nutshell, a worldview that challenges our perception of reality and invites us to think beyond the accepted truths. Where did this radical idea originate, you might ask? The notion of a flat Earth is not a new phenomenon. Quite the contrary, it's as ancient as the civilizations that first looked up at the skies and pondered the shape of our world. In the cradle of civilization, the ancient Mesopotamians, who lived in the region now known as Iraq, believed the Earth was a flat disk surrounded by a cosmic ocean. Similarly, ancient Egyptians pictured the Earth as a flat rectangular land, over which arched the sky goddess Nut, her body studded with glittering stars. Journeying eastward, the ancient Chinese also envisioned a flat Earth. Their depiction was a square, representing the physical world, beneath a round sky, the domain of the heavens. Now, fast forward a few centuries. The ancient Greeks were among the first to propose a spherical Earth, a theory that eventually gained widespread acceptance. But even then, the belief in a flat Earth did not entirely disappear. It resurfaced periodically, often tangled with religious or philosophical debates. In the modern era, the flat Earth theory has found fresh impetus, fueled by the power of the internet and the rise of conspiracy theories. Today there are numerous flat Earth societies, online forums, and even conventions where proponents of the theory gather to discuss and share their beliefs. Some argue that the Earth is covered by a giant dome. Others believe in an infinite flat plane, and some even suggest that space agencies around the world are involved in an elaborate cover-up. But why has this ancient idea found new life in our digital age? Some suggest it's a form of rebellion against established authorities, a questioning of what we are told is the truth. Others see it as a testament to the power of belief and the human tendency to seek out patterns and explanations, even in the face of overwhelming evidence to the contrary. It's a theory as old as civilization itself, and yet it's found new life in our modern world. As we delve deeper into the flat Earth theory, we'll explore its ongoing conflict with science and the fascinating psychology behind it. Stay tuned. How does the flat Earth theory stand against established scientific facts? This is a question that has sparked much debate and continues to challenge our understanding of the world. The consensus among scientists is that the Earth is an oblate spheroid, not perfectly round, but squashed at the poles and swollen at the equator. This conclusion is based on a plethora of evidence, including satellite images, the phenomenon of day and night, and the way different constellations are visible from different parts of the world. Flat Earth theorists often rebut these claims with their own interpretations. For instance, they might argue that satellite images are manipulated by space agencies. However, these agencies, such as NASA, are just a few among many worldwide that corroborate the round Earth model. Moreover, private companies have also launched satellites, providing independent confirmation of a spherical Earth. The phenomenon of day and night is another point of contention. Science explains this as a result of the Earth's rotation on its axis. Flat Earth theorists, however, suggest an alternative model where the Sun and Moon move in circles above the flat Earth. Yet, this model struggles to explain why different parts of the world experience day and night at different times, and why the Sun doesn't shrink in size as it moves away. The visibility of different constellations from different parts of the world is also a strong argument for a round Earth. If the Earth were flat, we would be able to see all constellations from anywhere on Earth. Yet this is not what we observe. Flat Earth theorists have their rebuttals, but each argument tends to create a new set of questions that require further assumptions to answer. Meanwhile, the spherical Earth model consistently provides clear answers backed by observable, repeatable evidence. The battle between flat Earth theory and science continues, a testament to the resilience of human belief. Why do people believe in the flat Earth theory despite overwhelming scientific evidence to the contrary? Well, it's a fascinating question, isn't it? To answer this, we need to delve a bit deeper into the human psyche. You see, belief is a powerful force. It can shape our perception of reality, influence our decisions, and even alter our behavior in significant ways. Conspiracy theories, including the flat Earth theory, often appeal to individuals who feel disenfranchised or disillusioned with mainstream narratives. They provide alternative explanations, offering a sense of clarity in a world that can often seem chaotic and confusing. The flat Earth theory isn't just about rejecting the idea of a spherical planet. It's also a way for people to assert their autonomy, to challenge authority, and to carve out a space for themselves in a society they might feel has marginalized them. It's about questioning the status quo and seeking truth as they see it, outside the confines of conventional wisdom. This is a powerful motivator, a compelling narrative that can be difficult to resist, especially when it's coupled with a sense of community and shared purpose. And let's not underestimate the role of the internet here. The digital age has made it easier than ever for these alternative views to proliferate. Online, anyone can find a community that shares their beliefs, no matter how unconventional they might be. But it's important to remember that belief is not the same as knowledge. Knowledge is based on evidence, on verifiable facts, and on rigorous scientific testing. Belief, on the other hand, is more subjective, more personal. It's influenced by our emotions, our experiences, and our values. So, while it's important to understand why people might be drawn to theories like the flat Earth theory, it's equally important to challenge these beliefs with critical thinking and scientific evidence. In the end, the flat Earth theory is less about the shape of our planet and more about the shape of our beliefs. So, what does this journey into the flat Earth theory teach us? It's not just about debating opposing viewpoints or attempting to debunk theories. It's about the exploration of ideas, the importance of critical thinking, and the courage to question the status quo. We delved into the origins of the flat Earth theory, its conflict with mainstream science, and the power of belief that fuels its followers. It's crucial to remember that open-mindedness isn't just about accepting ideas without question, but rather, it's about the willingness to consider different perspectives, to engage in thoughtful debates, and to respect diverse beliefs. This journey has shown us that the world is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled, questions waiting to be asked, and ideas waiting to be explored. Whether the Earth is round or flat, one thing is certain: our world is a fascinating place, and there's always more to learn.